Welcome back, and today we're talking about the 8th Son, Are You Kidding Me? Episode 12, the last episode for this anime. So like always, let's just jump into it. So this episode, we got the conclusion to the anime, and honestly, I don't know if it actually adopted all of the light novels or maybe like volume 1, 2, or 3. I don't know exactly how much it covered, but we see the conclusion of Kurt against Will and how all that turned out. We see Kurt, he used the flute of malice and essentially gets all the malice around and puts it inside of him, and he turns undead. So once he blew on that flute, his fate was sealed. I mean, he was done and he was dead. And honestly, I thought the fight was gonna go a lot longer. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the fight was going to go a lot longer. It lasted about 30 seconds. Okay, between Elise and Wells' holy magic, Kurt was no more in less than like 15 seconds. Okay, so I was kind of disappointed by the fight because I thought it was gonna be more hyped, but it really wasn't. But no big deal because I did like what we got after, right? Like the after effects of using that flute. We see Kurt's malice or his soul or whatever that thing was go back to Ragnar and killed all the nobles that were in there, including their family members. I mean, that magical item was no joke, and the fact that they used it without actually knowing what it does and the effects that it could have, it cost a lot of lives, and we see that even Will is affected by this, because even though the nobles that were kind of, you know, trying to use Kurt as a tool in order to get, you know, advantages in life and more power, those family members really probably had nothing to do with it, right? It's the same way how Kurt's kids, they might have to suffer because of Kurt's action, right? Like now they have to live in hiding and stuff like that because Kurt kind of committed a huge crime killing all those nobles, and their name are going to be associated to it, right? So they have to live in hiding and stuff like that. And I did like the fact that Will was, you know, smart enough to think ahead and actually try to secure 2 of those noble titles that are up for grabs in order to grant it to his nephews. I mean, I really did like the fact that he actually was thinking about them and even took it a step further than just finding a place for them to live and stuff like that. We see that Will does care for his family, especially those 2 kids that had nothing to do with this whole thing, right? They're just kids at the end of the day. And honestly, this anime at the end of the day, I liked it. It wasn't bad. I don't think we're gonna be getting a second season just because I don't know how much of this anime adopted the light novel. It could have been the whole thing. I feel like this ending was good. It didn't leave anything really open for anything. You know, Will is developing the land the way that all the other nobles and what they need. So they're gonna be making a lot of money. Everybody is happy, and we see that Will really is just getting more and more power when it comes to political stuff, right? He even became a count. I mean, everything is happy, everything is good. What more could you want? But that is the last time we're gonna be talking about, you know, the 8th Son, Are You Kidding Me? Because unless there's another season, which I don't think is going to happen, there's nothing really much to talk about. Now, since this is usually my Thursday video, next week, since we don't have this anime to talk about, maybe either Thursday or Friday, depending on what's airing and all that stuff, I might actually release my summer of 2020 video. There's some hype animes in there, especially, you know, the God of High School. I'm definitely looking forward to that. But like always, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.